YouTube people. Oh, Destined Rivals. Oh boy. What a bunch of nonsense today was. First off, did anyone actually succeed? Did you manage to fight through this little taunting Pikachu waving at you and actually manage to check out a booster box or a PCETB? I struck out. I was working when the notification went out. I saw it immediately. I clicked on the link immediately, pulled it up on my phone. And mobile is not the most friendly way to do this, unfortunately. I paid as close attention to it as I possibly could. I think an hour or two went by, and I saw that booster boxes had sold out. I was getting mixed information on PCETBs, and then I just gave up. When I got home, or when I had some time, I looked through some Twitter mentions and some notifications and things like that, and some Discords. There were people that sat in the queue for 5 hours. Some had success, some did not. There's rumors circulating that they oversold. These are just rumors, and orders may or may not be getting canceled. The whole thing was a mess. Booster boxes sold out super fast. Those were limit one per account, as were PCETBs. Those lasted a little longer. And we did get full artwork on everything today. These are the PCETBs. These things are all this stuff is going to be ridiculously popular, almost regardless of what's inside the box. People are going to want to collect the hell out of just these ETBs because of the artwork on the box and the way that they look. So this is the PC ETB with the red and the black, and then the regular ETB, which I actually think kind of looks better with the black and the red. I like the carbon fiber backing on it, and this has more of that. But regardless, they are both going to be extremely popular for display purposes. The booster box also looks really good. That's going to be super popular. This whole thing is going to be off the rails. It's already off the rails. There was reports. This was on Twitter. There was a way to check your position in the line queue if you were on Google Chrome. And some people figured that out and looked. And at one point in time, it got over 1 million people in the queue. Now, I assume some of that is bots and some of that is humans, because each bot trying to log in to an account or get in line, I would assume counts towards that number. Regardless, that is absolutely insane. And I don't think this was obviously not all bots. There was a ton of actual human interest as well. I don't know how the checkout process went once you fought through the line, because I didn't get through. I saw mixed reports on that. Some people saying they got through no problem. Like once they got through the queue, they were able to check out with relative ease. Some people got hung up on adding to cart and actually processing the payment. Things broke there. I heard some stories of people completing everything, getting ready to go to the payment screen, and then it booted them back to the line queue, which would be insanely frustrating. I don't know what the fix is, but they have got to figure out something. I just don't understand how you can put product for sale like this. There has got to be a better way, whether it's just a straight enter your name for a lottery system, but this whole line queue for 6 hours and then not even get anything. It's a real good way to piss off your customers. If they're not already mad enough at you, this just makes them even more mad. And of course, whenever we have something like this, people run to eBay and immediately begin flipping. Now, as we discussed yesterday, I'm not putting a ton of stock into these prices. They are a data point. I trust eBay sold more than I do TCG Player. Right now, TCG Player's they're not even on TCG Player yet, last I looked. But they are on eBay. eBay, anyone could list, so you have a more open market versus TCG Player. So take this with, whatever you will. Currently, PC ETBs are going for a little under $400. $350. That one's $380. This one's $400. They just have the wrong box art on there. Booster boxes, $490, $480, $475. There's a $400, a $400, and a $400 for PC ETBs. Absolutely wild stuff. You are looking at between, let's just call it $350 to $400 for a PC ETB. And you are probably looking at between, let's give a wide berth here and say $400 to $450 for a booster box. So I take sold off and we just look at listings. You could see ETBs available at $400. Let's see where the first booster box is. That one's at $600. There's some booster bundles on here as well. That one's $489. Trying to see like what the most reasonable cheapest one is. $479. This is just the first page. I don't want to scroll through a ton of these. But basically it seems like $350 to $400 for a PC ETB. And it looks like their booster boxes are sitting north of $450. So let's call it $400 to $450 for a booster box, at least until things kind of settle down a little bit. That might take a hot minute. $450 for a booster box of a product that doesn't come out for 2 months. Absolutely wild times. And I don't really know what you do. Right now, the entire system is just broke. The whole market is broken. I don't know. In the current market with the current prices and everything getting built in ahead of time, I don't know that sealed Pokemon investing is actually viable right now. And maybe that's probably a deeper topic for a separate video. I don't want to focus strictly on Destined Rivals here, but everything's turned upside down. Things don't work the way that they used to anymore. And I still feel like at some point in time, one day, I don't know when that day is, nobody does, the music is going to stop. Right now, the band is a plan. But at some point in time, this will slow down. This cannot last forever. It never does. I know things seem fantastic right now. Everything's going to the moon. Nothing stays hot forever. At some point in time, it might be 6 months. It might be a year and a half. It might be 2 years. I don't know. At some point in time, the air is going to come out of the balloon. And there will be a downswing. This is not how things work. To be this hot out of the gates. But what an absolute mess of a drop today. What an absolute mess the next 2 months are going to be leading up to release in late May. Between store pre-orders and online pre-orders and big boxes putting things up and shops charging over MSRP and pre-orders getting canceled. It is going to be an absolute nightmare for this set. And then wait for it to hit retail. You thought people were fighting in the streets over Prismatic Evolutions. Prismatic Evolutions looks like child's play at this point. Destined Rivals is going to come in and say, hold my beer. You might see World War III in Target aisles when the vendor puts the stuff on the shelves. Hopefully, management at these companies, which they're probably not, are smart enough to figure this thing out and start getting things in order now for how they're going to handle this. But wild times ahead. The lead up to the launch of this product is going to be pure insanity, and the post launch. Look at what we just went through for Prismatic, and look at how crazy Destined Rivals is already. As always, curious for your thoughts and comments down below. Catch you on the next one. Peace.